I have a question for Naomi and Tom, as Matthias is not here at the moment. He's really one of our top talents in Belgium, and I wanted to ask both of you what makes him so unique, and where do you think lays his greatest qualities and artistic talents?
Well, well, he's an alpha male, right? Who's sensitive, so that narrows him down to like probably like a handful of actors in the world, really. Anyway, he's without wanting to write him a love letter. But
I've been praising him for days. I'm so tired of saying good things about him.
No, he deserves one.
No,
what makes
I
him
adore
good?
him.
You know, what makes him good? I mean, that's.
He's one of the best actors I work with. He's incredible.
Yeah, me too.
And like, you know, we improvised the scene in the kitchen in my house, and that it's very few people that I've worked with that you feel like you can go in and just see where it's gonna lead into. It like be completely open. I trust him with my I trust him 100%, and he always surprised me, like, you know, and it was alive and moving, and he's very strong, very powerful, but very sensitive at the same time, and not competitive, like very generous, like so much love.
He's awake as well, you know.
Yeah.
He's awake and alive very much so. He doesn't phone anything in, so he's incredibly present. Something that is mind-blowing to me is he's speaking. English is his second language, and his Brooklyn accent, as far as I'm concerned, is arguably the best accent in the film. And that just, to me, anyway, just from the outside looking in, and you know, is incredible. If you just think about what somebody's doing there, they're speaking in another language and putting a zip code on that language. That's not average. You know, that's just, and it's a result-based environment. That's a player. The fact that physically he's a masculine guy, but his sensitivity and his articulation and his sensuality is also awake. Provides you with an asset who has an incredible amount of range and intelligence as well that he can then articulate and physically manifest. So you're dealing with somebody who's very specifically an asset. Regardless of blowing smoke up his ass, the guy's, you know, he's in the top 10 of his age group in the world.
Yeah.
So if it's like, I mean, he's every right to be your most valuable player. You know what I mean? To be quite honest, the guy's shit hot. That's it. I'm not going to give him. But I'd still take his roles if I go up for them. You know?
I'll add one thing to it as just as what we were talking about earlier, the idea of putting faith in people. I never had a single interaction with Matthias when the film was being made. We really got to know each other in the last couple of days. And so I never tipped my hand and never had a conversation with Mikhail about it at all either. I think Eric is the most tragic figure in the film.
Yeah.
And he's the most tragic figure in the story because even though he's the scariest and he's the most destructive, this is somebody who is quite aware that he is going insane. And he can't put his finger on his mind, and it's slipping away from him, and he knows it, and he's terrified of it. And I never said a word to him about that, and yet it's all in the performance. It's heartbreaking to watch that performance because you can see a guy who is collapsing in front of you and is just trying to hold on, and the only way he knows how to hold on is to just blow shit up, and that's what he does. But it's a really beautiful performance.